gets it sent to.
So I love learning the Likutei Moharan every week.
Yeah.
And the Torah that stood out to me right now is the Zman of, as we said, of Chesed, and based on Chodesh Nisan is a time of Chesed, and Pesach Chesed, and Avivinus Chesed, and so one of the things we want to have take place is Chasnas, it's Simchas, leading up to, we don't mix the Yom Tov with Simchas, but all the way up we can make weddings, people can make till the end of Adar, etc. So there's a Torah here in the Likutei Moharan, Torah Leiv, yeah. It talks about the dancing of a chasna. Yeah, it's a deep Torah, and it's short as well. Hashem Sitzai Tiftach v'fi Yagid Tilasech. The famous pasuk we say before Shemona Esrei. Hashem Shav Tiftach. Hashem open my lips. V'hu b'chinas v'kudin shal chasna. Who would have imagined that? So the aspect Hashem opening up my lips is the aspect of the dancing of a wedding. Ki kol zman shlo nesuna zivuk. All the time you don't have a zivuk, His Christ na. You're called na below Hashem. Below Hashem. Gematria shach dinim. Yeah, straight away to the Kabbalah. Yeah, you're called a child without Hashem, which is called the shach dinim. So when you don't have a chasna, you don't have a chasna yet, you're missing something. Chad is kanas zivuk akriyas nara behei. And once you've had the zivuk, then they call you Vanara with a hey. Then you sweeten all the dinim. Hey alfin shal ekia shababina kamavar prietz chaim sha'amida. Okay, we don't understand what that means. Yeah, we can look at that's one of the reasons I brought this parish underneath. We can have a look at all the explanations. There's a hamtaka for shorasham through this extra hey. Yeah.
I have this as well.
Yeah, I got given it as a gift from Rich.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Abba Rich gave it to me as a gift recently. He does matter with my wife, so he's become quite close as a family friend. Yes, so these are deep concepts going on here with this Hamtakas Dinim, Shorasham.
Why did you pick this one?
Because it goes on, but then it says something a bit more practical. I remember vaguely. Nimsa hakala adayim b'chinas na, b'chinas shach dinim, sarach lamtika letakana zeh nas aydei rikudin, keroglayin heim b'chinas netzach v'hod. So apparently the feet are connected to the concept of netzach and hod. Yeah, according to the spheres. Heim nasayim aydei halev, and they get lifted up through the heart. Hana aydei simchas halev, by the joy that comes to the heart. Through the joy that's going on in the heart, you dance. He lifted up his hands. What was he going to do? That was Pasha when he was going to go find his zivuk. Yeah, Pasha's and V'yetze Yaakov. I think this is where this lashon comes. Pe'eshrashi liba nosa etz raglav, leiv hu bina, k'moshekos bina liba b'vo halev mevin. And this whole idea of Bina, we can learn about it next week in the Shir of Shlomo, what Bina is. Focus on Bina, we've been focusing on Chochmah recently. Bina liba bo leiv mevin. The Bina to the heart and the leiv understands. It's all connected. The idea says, Mokor simcha leiv. The root of simcha is to the heart. Rumis regulaim. And it gets elevated through the feet. Spheres Bina, gam echad meprat ha-kabbalah, Amor le'il bina liba v'olev mevin al pimash nizba le'il yesh lomash simcha nevoyes dafka min abina mishum shu shoresh adinim makor hamatakamam. So the whole sweetening of dinim is connected to the shoresh, which is where bina is, which brings down this. When we said the hayalf and this idea of this hamtaka, which brings simcha. Okay, sarach lechaveim rekudim namshich alfin shabalev aydei ragilin. They are the feet. The kalashi bechinas chamesh pamim din gematria shach, and the kala is the aspect of 5 times din, which is gematria shach. This 320 gematria nar, which is what we said at the beginning. This nar, this person without the hay, without the zivuk, aydei or halev nimshach la Nasis Na'ara, Behei, Nasis Hey Pamim Hashem, which is Hashem Sifsai Tiftach, which I suppose is the same gematria as Din, isn't it? Yeah, Din, with the Aleph. Interesting. Zeh Bechinas Hashem Sifsai Tiftach, Sha'idei HaSifsaim Shem Netzach V'hoid Niftach Namtich Kala Bechinas Zivik. Nasis Bechinas Hashem Hu Na'ara, Shiroi Zivik. And now it's going to bring that we mentioned Parshas Yaitse. Zeh the Itza b'midrash shenasa Yaakov etz Leah. The Yaakov married Leah. B'shashu markidim ha'im azmanim he Leah. The remez Yaakov ha Leah. And the key Leah he Alma das Kasya. So Leah is connected to the world, the hidden world, and Rochueth must be the Alma das the Gilead or whatever how you say it, the revealed one. And it's Leiv Kamashakasa Belibi Safanti Amar Secha. In the heart I will hide your sayings. Mishamim took Shaldinim Kamashachin Hay Ma'alev. You have to draw out the hay from the lave. V'zeh ha leah. Shasach Hamshich Ma'aleah la'alfin. Kedei la'hamtik l'takin et zakala. Gam hayu omrim shakala shema leah. V'ayidei b'chinis asma nim tekis. Okay. Because what does it mean? La aleph hay. Yeah, the hay.
Yeah.
So that has within her name this idea, Malaya Hey Alfin. Malaya Hey Alfin. Hey Le. It has within her name this concept, this whole concept. So let's just seek them. Kedei lahamtik as a dinim. How do we sweeten all the judgments and get to this level of please God making chosnas? It's my next tekufa I hope to be matzliach with. Aimim ala olam. Yesh hamshach aleim or mishorasham. Spheres Habina, Makor Dinim, or Azer Mafia Kasimchas Alev. Zmanim Toivel Amshiku Hi B'Shasat Chosna. Ka'asher Rekidim Kidei Lesma Chosan Kala. Kasas Reglaim by lifting up the feet, clean the Simchala Salev. Maftir Hits Hamshach His Shorish Hadinim, Alamalkis, Amsias, Hachosna, Beis Hamtakas Dina. Wow, so deep. Who would imagine? You just make a wedding, you think, just thinking about paying the bills, all the small stuff. Really, there's this whole big hamtaka going on. This na becomes a nara. There's a whole tikkun going on. What do we know? I had a situation. I had to ask a Kabbalist this Moshe Shabbos. Someone had an assignment on Shabbos, and I had to ask, so what's the tshuva? So I asked the Rav, and it was a Chil Shabbos. So I wanted to know what's the tshuva. It wasn't me, Baruch Hashem. So I wanted to know what's the tshuva, and he said that by being Shomer Shabbos more, by showing more kavod to Shabbos, by learning the halachas, always learning the halachas, being busy with Shabbos, this is tshuva shlema.
Right.
It's not like you have to go roll in the dirt or like fast for a year. More Shabbos, more kavod, and be mefasim the Shabbos to people, like make a deal out of the Shabbos. And I really felt that I was like, you're talking to a Kabbalist, that from Rav David Daniel Cohen, you find a Kabbalist and this is the kind of answer you get. It's geschmack, it's like, it shows you it's all about asay, like it's not talking about the ra.
Right.
You're just going into the positive of what you can do to make the mitzvah bigger, and rather than go into the onesh of it. And I was very happy with that approach. And Mazel Hashem, we should be zocher to chosnes and tshuva and Shabbos and all these deep things. It's very humbling. You learn these Torahs, you see how big the Torah is. This is a tiny little Torah from Likutei Moharan. It's so deep. You move Yaakov going to Leah, and everything fits. If you understand the panemius of it, it all fits. This whole world of panemius that we don't really know. Whatever level of panemius we think we know, we come to Rabbi Nachman and you see he's still just at the doorstep, It's also important to learn for the sake of humility. It's interesting because the first pasuk it brought a few times, Hashem Sivtayv Tiftach, and then there's another Torah from Rabbi Nachman is Rosh Tevis Eishis, which is a deep concept as well. And Yud Yud Ches is Sov Tevis Koyach. It's like the Kala is getting the Koyach to talk to Hashem, his bride, our bride. It's like, as I thought, that was a thought I thought my own chiddush. You get Koyach, and you're talking to Hashem with koyach, with energy, enthusiasm. Excited to talk to Hashem. That's what we're about to do now with Mincha, with the Leiv.
There you go.
Okay, it should be a beautiful Shabbos, Shmini, Chodesh Zalachem, Shabbos Chadshus. We have renewal, new energy, koyach. Yeah, it's intense share for the morning. It's intense.
Yeah.
You listen to it at all? You come Wednesday?
Thank you.
You come on a Wednesday?
Oh, you were telling me last night.
No, you? There was a time period you used to come. Fridays, anyone?
Couple of grams. No, I make that shit. I sponsored breakfast this morning.
Good Shabbos. Okay, so we're just going to round off this beautiful Likutei Moharan that we learned with our Chavisi yesterday. Torah Leiv, Hashem Siftai. We mentioned that the beginning of the Torah is connecting us to the concept of Bikulim Shal Chosna. So we have Baruch Hashem, thanks to the rest of the organized parish. Just to update, we do have Baruch Hashem Gedalia Fencer in the house in Efrat, and also now, thank God, with J Tel Aviv. We're doing an inspirational event there with Unity Bookings for Gedalia Fenster, and the tickets are going live in the next day or so. So hopefully you can be in Efrat, you can be in Tel Aviv, you can see Gedalia Fenster this Wednesday in Efrat and Sunday in Tel Aviv, LMB 2022. Or LMB 22, yeah, 22. So anyway, the concept of the Chosna Rikudim, that the Torah is Rikud Hashem Hamtakas Adinim. That's the Nakuda. We've seen this Torah before, says the explanation here, and we're adding this concept from a later Torah as well, that the idea of Rabbeinu is to draw out and open up. At this time there was tremendous gezeres, and he was working on, through the koyach of simcha, through the chosna, to be mamtik all the dinim that were going on at that time. And we have the concept of Rabbeinu Melamed Shal Rikud B'chosna Remez Pasuk Hashem Tiftach Tiftach. The concept is Al Pi Kabbalah. There's all the Kabbalah here, and it's based on the Arizal. That when we are in Tefilah Amida, which we've been learning in our other classes on Siva Shalom and Hilkus, Krishma and Shmona Esrei, we're getting to the concept of Hashem Siftach Tiftach, Mivatet HaChanes HaMalkus, Zivik Impulsive Ze Ampin. Yeshazochel Shetefila Inyana Zivik, the Veikashal Mispala B'Hashem Mispach, Mavia Gam Hamshach Shefel Lamata, draws down tremendous divine energy through the Zivik Lamala. It draws down a tremendous hashpah Lamata. And that's the point. Minach Mesig Marachis Marchavas Shmavoras Mavunya Kula Al Divari. Mesugim Mavoras Mehem Mishal Mavana Marchav Shal Torah. And when it's limited in Nasas Havin Tefilah, called Indian pronouncement. Kasat Shmai, the vibe Sofa Shaldava, Tamuna Shlema. So he's going to try with Shmai explain this. It's very deep. Shem Hashem Gamacha, everything else. Yitzbach Morid Shafa Olam Tadir. Constantly, Kodesh Baruch is bringing down a tremendous amount of Shafa, Zmiris, Hashafa, Mitzcholis, Amsois, Snuris, Hamachunim, Patsufim, Makabim, Asasuris, Shein Aruchis, Chamish, Chativus, Hapolim, Zoazu, Zu, Kamarachis, Pasum Shlema, Matakas Kuyach, Shefa Lazarm. Yeah, so this idea is obviously way beyond me in terms of the Kabbalah teachings, and we're reading the words and realizing that we're dealing with something which is very amok, very deep. As I'm sitting here trying to internalize some of the nakudas, this is a concept of the spheres drawing down through the patsufim, and the idea of the mashpia, the b'china zocha, is bringing down to the isha, the zocha nekeva, And that zivug creates a child, and teaches a child, brings down the hamtaka, the zorch and the shefem Hashem, and Hashem the kabo. Yeah, you have to realize that the zivug, this yichud, this unification that takes place at Chosla, is a tremendous gadlus, tremendous opportunity. By believing in, obviously, Hashem Yisparach, Avinu Sheb'Shamayim, and this the kaimis, Yireh B'Shlei Musa. Halavana is the concept of Sresa Malkus, Amalamilu, Ze'ampin Yasach Elimah Memela Oysa Bo'ire. When Mashiach comes, Lavana is going to be Shalem. Yisrael Rabbim Kachoa Shayom brings pasuk from Yehuda. Tremendous deep concepts over here. Shbir Sheni's Master Tom Yishbi others. Azak Betanaya, so Zivik Ben Malkus Ampin Takas Dinim. It's winning all the judgments. Give him words. Simpson Shafar Lakai. It's a godly Shafar that comes down. You know, he doesn't need Shafar in their family. Zivuk. So we get without the hay, that's the Nara, it becomes Nara. The Nara is with the hay, and that is Shaykh, this concept of Hamtakas Dinim. Everything has to be Hamtakas B'Shorasha, and its root. The Bina is Nachalik L'Chamesh, which is connected to hay, connected to Chamesh Gavur's Kedushas, Staush L'Matakas Afir, B'Sfiris Gavurim, Shakar Sabina, B'Kava Smoli, Sha'ilam B'Sfiris. So it goes down the left side of the Ilan, of the Eitz Chaim. These 5 levels. Chamesh is Hashem Elokim, Menaspach. These are the last letters that have Mem, Nun, Sadik, Pei, Chaf. And Hashem Tzitov Tiftach is Marks B'Shleimas. As we said, it's Rosh Tevis Eishes. And Koyach, Gematria Koyach, Yud Yud, Ches. It's kind of Zivik, Tikkun Nasai Devi Kilim. And that comes together with the Netzach and Hod, the dancing. These are the ability to draw down the Shafa to you through your sod to get to Malchus. So bring down the Shafa all the way. Yep. And he's discussing this further and further, how we bring down the Shafa through the avoda of davening Seder Kabbalah, specifically Zimmer Kriyashma, B'Chasei, Kolech Al-Mem Toram, Shamalchus B'Kach, Shemala Oisa Al-Milyon, Sira, Sof Bria. Then what happens? Pasuk Shazot Tiftach is this Tefilah Samida. This is Olamat Silas, Elian, Makov, Makom Zivugim Shamalchus, Imzampin. So go all the way up through the davening to the Olamat Silas, as Hashem Tiftach is Olamat Silas. Being Simchas Alev, I'm talking to Dinaya. Tami Dam Shemesri, would you believe it? Such a tikkun, such a Hamshach of Ashpa and Simcha. Now we understand a little bit why we have to be so careful during Shemesri to be focused. Yeah, and the hay from the Lev. This is connected to Leah. She's, as we said, is the connected to this hidden world, Alma Akasya. From the Shekalis, Samele, Oidei, Hinis Asman Takas, Chimazivik Shaleh, Hisachid become Takas Dinim Shalkala, Matokats, Mashari Leah, he Shorish Dinim, Makur Hamtaka. So Leah has within it the ability to bring around the complete Hamtaka. Anyway, this is very deep. this is the notes of the Torah that we just learned, and happy to Bezat Hashem go ahead learning Torah and Simcha to go ahead together, Bez Hashem. I do believe that Hashem's help we can make Simcha to dedicate this learning to Tefilah of Kabas Masha, Bachas Ben Masha, Shbizak to Simchas Bekorov, and all of Klal Yisrael, Bizak to the ultimate Gula Shlema with the ultimate Amtaka, with the Zivug Elyon of between Klal Yisrael and Hashem Yisbarach. With that, we'll Bizak to the Gula Shlema and Mashiach Sekene B'Meinu Amen.